Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. The Kate is Wonderful PR machine took it easy this week. We saw the recycling of the story in which the school dads ignore Kate because another mum is a Victoria's Secret model. That story gets dusted off about 4 times a year. And the Express dusted off how Kate goes shopping incognito as Mrs. Cambridge. The Express also told us of the down-to-earth way Princess Kate and Prince William travel to Balmoral Castle each year, an economy flight. Anyway, Kate was turned down by Dolly Parton. Dolly told BBC Radio 2 about how the little time she had to enjoy the sights and see people while in London for work. Dolly said, "I even got invited to have tea with Kate and I felt so bad I couldn't even go." She added that her team had all this stuff set up while she was in town promoting her upcoming rock album, Rockstar. Dolly called Kate's gesture very sweet and nice, but went on to joke that she wasn't going to promote my rock album, so I had to say no, but I hope she hears it though. Kate may be the one pushing for the Charles, William, Harry peace talks. An insider tells the Mirror. William is still angry, though, and struggles with the idea of making any concessions towards Harry. Kate believes there's no way they can fix things until the two brothers get in the same room and air out their grievances to each other. It's the only way. Former royal butler Pat Burrell offered who he thought could bring peace. And if you have paid attention to Pat Burrell's stories over the years, you know where this is going. Pat said, "In this whole equation, Diana's the missing piece, and if she had been part of it, none of this would have happened. It's just a sad, sad time for them, and they can't share it together. Their mother would love to bang their heads together and say, 'Boys, grow up. This is not what I wanted from you, not what I expected of you. So come on, get your act together and sort it out.' And she's the only person that could do that." Diana would be devastated to know that her boys were so far apart now. She lived for her boys. She called them Ma boys. Her every waking thought was about her boys. If Diana was still here, Harry would still be part of the royal family. She would have ruled and she would have pulled them back together. And as they get older, they would lose other people around them, and that's what life's about. As our Queen so elegantly said, the price you pay for love is grief, and they're learning that now. Both Harry and William are learning what grief is all about. Charles is reminding everyone who is in charge. The Express reports Prince William does not want his disgraced uncle to return to the royal front line and was uncomfortable with King Charles' insistence he drive Prince Andrew to church last Sunday. A source told the Mirror that Prince Harry should feel uneasy as Meghan flaunts her barren wedding ring finger without the presence of her dazzling engagement ring. The source said Meghan knows exactly what she's doing, with there being a million ways she could avoid showing off the hand when out and about. The insider added, Meghan has been deliberately plopping it right in front of the camera for the world to see. It's nothing short of brazen and completely careless. GeoTV took a look back at the end of Meghan's first marriage to Trevor Engelson, as recapped by royal biographer Andrew Morton. A wealthy entrepreneur friend claimed that the marriage ended so abruptly that Meghan sent Trevor her diamond wedding and engagement rings back to him by registered mail. Another confirmed that the decision to end the marriage was made by Meghan and that it had come totally out of the blue. Palace Intrigue will be right back. The Daily Mail wondered how Meghan was able to get a simple Instagram handle like @Meghan. They report the account shows the username has been changed once since it was created. Football fan Kevin Kiley from West Sussex had used the handle @Sussex Royal for around 3 years, later used by Harry and Meghan. Kiley created it because he was a Reading FC fan, nicknamed the Royals, and he was from Sussex. But he said it was stolen from him. Instagram said his handle was given away because the account lay inactive, but Mr. Kiley said no one contacted him about it. Asher Makadaya, founder of digital marketing agency Rank Lane, said, celebrities often have an easier time obtaining specific usernames on platforms like Instagram. Given her global fame, there are several methods Meghan could have potentially obtained the handle through. The handle might have been in use by another individual with the same name or for other purposes. Meghan's team could have reached out to the original user and negotiated a transfer. This could involve a financial transaction, or if the account was inactive or perceived as squatting, it's holding onto a username without genuine use, especially with intentions to profit from it later. Instagram's policies could have facilitated its release to Meghan. The Express shares how Queen Elizabeth was reportedly left in shock over one decorative item added at Prince William's 21st birthday party. In 2003, William celebrated his 21st birthday with an out of Africa at Windsor Castle, with musicians even flown in from Botswana. The chosen vodka luge was shaped like an elephant, with the late Queen having to ask party planner and former royal warrant holder Johnny Roxburgh what it was. Roxburgh told Channel 5, "We had this enormous vodka luge, which was made in the shape of an elephant's head. And the Queen looked at me and said, 'What is that?' And I said, 'Ma'am, it's a vodka luge.'" And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please head on over to YouTube or youtube.com if you haven't already, and just do a search for Palace Intrigue there and hit that subscribe button. It would really help us out. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.